Alright everyone, so this here is Quest 64 for Nintendo 64. Our goal here is to beat the game using only the staff. And the quest is being submitted by Fremia Magus. We're currently 6 hours 48 minutes into this epos. So here we go. Where was it you loaded again? That's wrong. That's restarting the game from the beginning. Wait, how do you... How do you get to the... Oh yeah, there we go. So where was this? No wait, I remember, we have a save state somewhere. Because we were in the middle of a dungeon. Here we are. Now I remember. We're in the middle of a dungeon somewhere last time we left this game. I don't really remember what it was about. I remember we're in this dungeon here. And we've been like skilling stuff like crazy. Yeah, I know this is L-Tail Monsters. But I think you've probably been here when I talked about there's like a lot of differences between the versions. The Japanese and the American version. Like the differences are huge. L-Tail Monster was actually released, this is like almost a year after Quest 64. So it's been polished and improved a lot. Holy Magic Century. Is that the European name maybe? So the staff only is only possible in Japanese because, well, you're much tankier, or it's possible in NA version, but it would take like 2 or 3 times as long time because you level much slower. You level at least the staff much slower, and the staff deals less damage, and you can't do double hits with the staff. Yeah. So it's probably possible in the American version, but it would be a nightmare. I think your toughness levels like half as fast as well. Because like right now I rely a lot on like sheer just tanking damage. Because I'm so goddamn tanky. Oh wait, that's... The US version was legitimately a beta. How was it you access the menu? Ah, there we are. I don't know if I need to use these. Oh well, whatever. Does she have a fake leg? Yeah. I guess she's a boss of some kind. So I can do these double hits. That's only possible in the JP version. He actually deals a surprising amount of damage. I gotta heal soon. I think I have a few more healing items though. But as you can see, combat isn't that interesting in this game. It's pretty repetitive. And if you know their health, you can more or less just calculate who is going to win. Got her. And here you get to like skill the different elements. But since I'm not allowed to use any magic, it doesn't matter that much. It's just that some of the elements did matter for my staff strength, like how hard I hit stuff with my staff. So that's where we skilled fire first. And these other two are apparently... it didn't matter. I think there's a way to like center the camera somehow. I don't really remember how. There we go. There's most certainly spirits somewhere here. No? Hey, it's Jesus. Hi. Oh, we get to save. I have absolutely no idea where I'm supposed to go, though. The cool secret if we run off into the desert towards the thing in the background. What? The cat person? Kind of? I heard a long time ago a lot about Japanese places. Rentals were illegal, so games like Teenage Mutant Ninja 2 was much easier. They made it much harder for rental markets when they were localized. It doesn't sound impossible. I know Nintendo tried to make secondary market and rentals illegal for a long time. I'm kind of curious what the third quest is, though. We have this quest 64. We have flashback quest for identity. And what more? There's one more quest game that we played. Oh, Gargoyle's quest. Oh yeah, Mystic quest. Solstice quest for dumb. Oh, you weren't counting flashback. I hate that encounters messes up your compass. You're supposed to traverse this. It's gonna take forever. It doesn't look right. Oh, did I get teleported back? Oh, so there's a hallucination at the end of the desert, right? It just keeps getting moved away. Oh, okay. It's probably an emulation issue. N64 still isn't emulated completely perfectly. Probably has to do with the really weird architecture it has. If I recall correctly, its CPU was really strange. Is this walk around and do nothing the game? I mean, kind of, in a way. I mean, you walk around and fight monsters. It's kind of like... Isn't it kind of like RPGs in general, though? Yeah, kind of. And then we ran around and helped a lot of villages and stuff. I don't want to save. Oh, you got full health. Was it the co-processor that was weird? Oh, okay. I just remember there was something that was weird about the N64. I wonder, is it that big red dot I'm supposed to go through? Yep. Don't worry, Goro. This game will end at a pretty, like, reasonable time. 45 minutes left on the voting clock. I'm trying to run the big dot here. I think it's, yeah, heading southeast or so. It's definitely right inside of this mountain pass. Yeah, I know. Since when we end at around 23, there will be 45 minutes left till the vote. There's a map. Oh yeah, wait, right. 4 stories. There we go. Just straight west from here, I guess. Oh yeah, no. That's not what I meant, Goro. Man, this is the first enemy I think that like physically hits you. And normally you get to dodge enemies' attacks by running around when they're winding up, but not when they're actually hitting you physically, apparently. Also, the way you skill like toughness and stuff is interesting in that you get skill points for every time you get hit. Not the amount of damage you take, but every time you get hit. So to skill toughness, you want to find enemies that hit you several times, but hit you like for not a lot of damage. It's also a pretty weird mechanic. Man, there's so many encounters here. Like, I've skilled toughness like a madman and I'm still taking this much damage. It is pretty ridiculous. Also, dying isn't really a problem, it will only port you back to the last place you saved. I won't waste a heal item here. If I die, I die. Encounters everywhere. Encounters everywhere. So straight west from here. The classic back at ya. I'm heading in the right direction, right? So not straight west, more like southwest. Somewhat. I still don't really know what the big red dot on the map is, but I'm not gonna gonna find it, that's for sure. And I think you're probably meant to be able to like heal a lot. Like have a lot of MP. And thus be able to heal yourself like all the time. But since I don't use magic, I can't. Oh my, destroyed houses. Except for the general store. And the inn. Unfortunate. There's no one here. I guess I keep going. I guess I'm heading to the cave far down there. I wanna try going for the north part first though. Because there's gotta be some kind of secret up here. Why else would the map just end in a small cone like that? Oh. Maybe we come back here later then. About, yeah, I think it was on German TV. Five of them? No. I might fight one if I get the chance. Just to see what it is. Also, the fact that the enemies always get to attack first. Pretty annoying. Messing up my camera. Shit. Ain't it cute, the Santa hat? What? What the? Oh, Kickbot is best tech support. Don't you know? A great RPG of its time. I mean, I can see that it has some redeeming factors, but it's so slow. I guess that was pretty common of the time though, so it's not the the worst. Like, I think generally RPGs at this time suffered a lot from focusing on the wrong things. Like, it was either very long animations, or it was I don't know. They were mostly very long animations. This game at least doesn't have that. That's good. That's really good. Came out over a year after FF7. Oh. Ouch. Is it a lone fish? It's two fishes. Ouch. Everything deals so much damage. Suddenly. Do I have to like grind toughness again somewhere? It doesn't look better, because I'm going to die pretty soon. I guess I could try to like heal my way through this. But, like, dungeons in this game are very long. I have spent hours grinding though in this game. I don't know how much of these 7.15 hours actually was spent grinding, but it was a lot of them. And that's been on like very optimal enemies. Enemies that hit you multiple times for very little damage. Not like hit you twice for 10 apiece. And healing items are very scarce. There's no gold or anything in the game, so I can't just buy more healing items. If I run out of healing items, they're gone. I don't even know how many I have at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have a couple though. Okay, maybe I should just try to heal through this. We don't need to do all this again, and hopefully find a better leveling spot later on. Because this place I found, there was a place that had a lot of snakes that hit you 5 times for 1 damage each. That was a really good grinding spot. Yeah, I guess you can like go around to every village again. Oh yeah, the US version didn't have drops at all. Oh, that they already have one of. That creates a funny situation where you're trying to conserve healing items, but conserving healing items also causes you to not get any more healing items. Now I gotta backtrack and remember that I went backwards. Oh. Keeping track of your direction is difficult in these tunnels. Because everything just looks the same. Oh, really? I didn't know that. It's good if I feel I get lost, I guess. But I try to like look at how do I face when combat starts, and then like just keep track of that. But if I get confused, thankfully a lot of these enemies have this like silence ability, or they have their own like defense up ability. I thought it was a dead end. The looting chests, though, are usually worth it, I think. Because it allows me to pick up more, potentially more healing items. It only deals 8. People can always vote it out. You can blow the mines, then mind control the other one. He's dead. They get it. This thing can take a lot of damage. This was a pretty dumb fight to take, I think. Ah, sometimes the encounter rate is so goddamn high. Saves all its replica items. I don't even know what those are. Not worth going the detour. Rocky, is that the small rock? This one? He is very slow. How long is the speedrun of this? It must be several hours. Right? Because you gotta grind. It's an insta escape. Sub 2? Damn. Huh. I really gotta watch that. How the shits to beat this in 2 hours. Now I kinda lost my way. I think I'm going up again. Huh. That's really cool, actually. But you can't do all the dungeons and stuff in that time, right? Yeah, I was gonna say... Oh, glitchless. Glitchless is still much shorter than I anticipated. Oh, I'm losing distance. Oh yeah, that figures. Am I heading up again? Did I lose my direction? Or is this actually the tunnel reaching some kind of bottom? I've been heading kind of north all the time though, so I think this is the right direction. But there isn't a map inside of dungeons, are there? No, it's just like... you're inside a dungeon. That's all you get to know. At least it's going down again. No. It doesn't have dungeon maps. Hey, I got to the right spot. Boss fight. I hope he doesn't just straight up murder me. 15, it's not that bad. I thought it would do more. Okay, 20. He does do more. Oh shit, don't crit me. 17. It's not that bad. If only I knew what all of these items did. If there was like an item that increased my defense or something, would be perfect for boss fights. I don't know. Yeah, I know Goro. I played Aiden Chronicles? Yeah, I have. I played it on Journey actually a while ago. And it's almost the exact same system. Do I have to walk out of this dungeon? I can always save state, continue from there. It's one of those, some dungeons like continues afterwards to the actual like exit on the other side of like the mountains or so. I've seen that before. So where did I come from? Which way is out? I think it's this way. Yeah, I certainly didn't come from here. Let's find a spot where I don't know, or where I know I won't get lost next time. Here we go. Alright, so let's save here.